A quick analysis of Nifty and Bank Nifty based on supply and demand, and also a little bit of smart money. So this is Nifty 50 index. This is the daily chart. And what are we observing? We're observing that, we've had a series of higher highs, higher lows, higher high, higher low, a higher high, a higher low, after which we expected it to make a higher high. However, we've not really had a candle body close above this. So, currently the expectation was that when price comes down here, it would probably take out this weak swing high. However, we've had a bit of a reaction, and price is also coming down. So this was also, we're currently at all-time highs, and there's also a little bit of volatility in the market because of the elections. So things are there's a little bit of uncertainty at the moment, and there are also reports of a lot of manipulation. But our job is really to kind of respond to the market and see how things pan out. So currently this is the daily structure. For me, the daily is bullish. We've had a break of structure here, after which we've had a pullback, and then we are ready to take this out. We've had a bit of a reaction, and after that we've come down. So I would still expect that, okay, we are right now in the daily pullback phase. That pullback will end sometime, and then we'll look at going up. So this is one of the demand zones which led the price to go up, but we'll see how price develops. Moving on to the 4-hour, this is what the 4-hour structure looks like. Again, the 4-hour for me is, this is the last break of structure that has happened. So the 4-hour is bullish, just like the daily. After the break of structure, we expect to pull back. We pulled back into this zone, and then we had a reaction. The reaction was supposed to take this weak swing high out. However, we've not had a candle body close above, so very similar to the daily. And thereafter, we kind of reacting from here and coming down. This is the daily demand that we have, but below this is also a 4-hour demand zone, so price might just come down here. But currently we are in the daily, and the 4-hour pullback phase is what I look at. Moving on to the M15, the 15-minute chart is clearly bearish. We can see that this is the last break of structure we've had. So we're making a series of lower highs and lower lows. So we've had a break of structure here. This break of structure was caused by this supply over here, this supply zone, the one marked in green. This is a strong zone. Why? Because it led to a break of structure. So we can expect price to kind of react from here, maybe move up here, and then continue further. Or we could have a total change of character, and then we can look at playing continuing with the bullish trend. So for me, I would expect price to maybe firstly, when it moves above this, it's a change of character, and then I would expect it to kind of trickle up to this zone and maybe have a fake break, and then possibly do something like this, and maybe somewhere here is when I look at going short, something here, and look at targeting a 2-hour or a 3-hour or something like that. So yeah, this is pretty much it as far as the Nifty index is concerned. Moving on to Bank Nifty, again, this is the daily chart. So if you look at the daily, again, we've been making a series of higher highs, higher lows, higher high, higher low, higher high. This is definitely cleaner because it did break the daily high, and after a break of structure, we can expect a pullback to happen. Where will this pullback happen up to? Well, a bare minimum is, I would like to see the price pull down into the discounted area. So if I just take the fib tool and measure this, so anything above the red line is premium, and once price is coming down, we can look for shorts, and once it is in the discount, which is below this, then we can look at for the trend to continue. So we have just kind of pulled below into the discounted area of this leg. So let's wait and see what really happens. Currently it's just about at equilibrium, so I'll wait for price action to develop. But as far as the daily is concerned, we are bullish, and we've had a break of structure, after which we are in the pullback phase of the daily. Moving on to the H4, the 4-hour structure is also mapped same as the daily, and we can see these are some zones. This is I would think this is a strong demand zone. Why? Because when price came in here, it led to the break of structure. So, this is the zone from where the price has shot up. So this is a strong demand zone. And once price comes back here, I would expect at the least a reaction or maybe even continuation, because we have now kind of dipped into the discounted area of this leg. So yeah, this is definitely a strong zone. We can also see it caused a flip. Why? Because, if you consider, let's just mark this entire thing as a supply zone. So, when price came in here, we got a reaction, and this reaction then took out this, flipped this supply. So yes, this is definitely a strong demand zone, and I expect price to kind of react from here. Whether it does or not remains to be seen, but this is what our prediction is, and our job is to respond to the market. So yeah, this is definitely, I would think this is a good place for price to react from. So this is as far as the H4 is concerned. Moving on to the M15. The M15 is obviously extremely bearish. We've had the last break of structure over here. This break of structure was caused by this green demand zone. So, after the break of structure, we can expect a reaction, which is basically the pullback. And the pullback generally happens from a demand zone. So this green area is a strong demand zone. It has led to a break of structure. So again, I'm expecting price to kind of trickle up to this demand and then continue further down. Or if we have a break of structure, if the M15 turns bullish, then we can look at taking out this weak swing high. So that's as far as the forecast is concerned. We can, I think, get rid of this demand because it's already been mitigated. We are now into this zone, and I would think that the pullback has started. If we have a candle body close above this, that would indicate that a change of character, and possibly price is ready to move up. Of course, this is again a very juicy demand zone over here, and it has a lot of inducement in front of it. These are equal lows over here. So, it is expected that a lot of sell side liquidity would be residing under these two. So, price would possibly like to kind of dip into this and then go up. So my prediction is that possibly, we come in here, sweep all the liquidity residing below these two, and then kind of go up, and maybe from here we get a reaction and go further down. So let's see. That's as far as these forecasts are concerned. Happy trading.